never
So dark.
works. Oh,
Oh
it is
my
working.
God. Hi,
It's
everybody.
finally working after so many weeks of it not working. We
We've
had
tried and
so
tried.
many problems getting this to work. In case you don't notice, first things first, we rearranged the house a little bit, and now you get to see. Oh, they can see them. They can see them.
Just don't make it obvious. Maybe no one will notice.
What is going on, B-Bunch? It's so nice to be able to live stream. We haven't live streamed in so long, and it's really nice.
We missed you guys.
We always enjoy doing the live streams, and believe it or not, and maybe you don't, for the last few weeks we've been trying, and it keeps failing and failing and failing and failing. But lo and behold, we are here.
Hello.
Now, for the main topic of this discussion.
What's the main topic of this discussion?
I believe it was trying for another baby.
Are you trying?
I'm not trying. Are you trying?
I'm not trying. Who said we were trying?
I guess we're not trying. We're practicing. We're practicing for another baby.
Yes. It's exciting adventure to do this all over again. We finally decided that it was time to start again. Now that we're married, everything's kind of calm and a little settled down.
Calm. Everything's far from calm.
Okay, I'm talking about like weddings over and, the holidays are over.
The wedding is not over.
Okay. Can you stop cutting me off? Don't you miss us?
I'm correcting you as you're talking.
Hi, Jarrett. How are you?
What's up, dude?
So after all the exciting stuff of the past year, I think we're ready for baby number 3. We are in the process of trying to create this magical experience.
It's called practicing, hon. It's called practicing. We're practicing.
And I think it's time. I think at my age, I think it's...
How old is that?
I think at my age, it's time. Matt's getting there. He has a few months.
Mary's in a whole nother decade.
In a few months, he will be
I still won't be
old again.
I still won't be in that decade.
Listen, okay. Anyway, quit cutting me off. And after our lucky fiasco, I think I'm still nervous. I'm still scared. But I think we can handle it.
I can handle it.
Yeah, because you've got nothing to worry about.
I gotta do all the hard work.
Oh, please.
It's a whole 30 seconds of work.
You guys heard that right. You heard that right. 30 seconds. Oh my God.
Shut up, hon.
Oh, that just reminded me of the other thing, but we won't talk about that.
What other thing? I don't even want to know what you're thinking. Forget
so
it.
Funny. Anyway, so it's exciting. I think it's time. Like I said, I'm nervous personally.
My only concern is the age gaps between the children.
Well,
and I had this issue before Lucky was because Bella's minute. That's right. Because sorry, I've been getting over some sickness I've had.
And Bella's getting sick again, so it's actually going to recirculate the house all over again because I can feel it in my throat.
But the problem I have with having another kid is we kind of have to do it soon because Bella's turning 9 this year. So if Mary gets pregnant right this second, Bella will be 9 when the baby's born and 10 by the time the baby's 1. So there'll be a 9-year, give or take a couple months, 9-year age difference between the two. That's a big age difference.
Right, but you have to do your best to try to keep them together, keep them together. How can I explain it? Keep in contact and, spend time together. It's different for when I was growing up. Both my siblings were 10 to 11 years older than me, but it was a big difference, and I wish my parents would have tried to keep us closer together.
That's what I'm saying.
But, it all, again, takes into consideration how we raise them together. Lucky and Bella right now, also, I think, are 5 years apart.
But 5's not that big a deal, but riddle me this. the baby, if it was born in 9 months from right now, the baby would be Bella's age, and Bella would be going to college.
We have to keep them together. We have to make sure that family sticks together and they stick together. That's our job, to keep our family close knit together, and that's just what it has to be. So that's what it is. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it. It needs to be within the next year. Excuse me. That was
Oh
gross.
my God, hon. Where are your manners?
Sorry.
Jesus.
You frustrate me. I get all
Gassy? You frustrate me. I get all gassy.
Oh, geez. So that's what's in the cards right now, and I'm kind of excited about it.
You're not going to tell him about all your special tools?
He's such a nerd. I have on my watch, I have the cycle check. Well, yeah, because I wasn't supposed to go out and I had to go back out again. It checks my cycle, like I put in my watch what's happening and blah blah blah, and the health app on the iPhone, put it all in, prediction this, prediction that, blah blah blah. So it kind of sort of helps out a little bit.
We're trying to get pregnant based off our watch's recommendation.
Based on the days and months and
what happened to the good old days where you just... No, that's too crude of a joke.
We know about the good old days, okay? We don't have to baby talk about it. But I'm trying to keep track of it all, trying to make sure that everything aligns correctly.
This whole thing looks very different, doesn't it?
It does. I'm very white, and I look washed out.
Well, no, not even that. We seem very in it to win it.
Well, isn't that what we want?
I mean, yeah, but we usually are like a little...
Bella, what are you eating?
Farther back, but I don't know.
You little brat.
So between Mary's watch predictions on her cycle watch...
It's on the health app on the iPhone.
And my crazy work schedule, we are going to have exactly 0 kids.
No more than what we already have. But it's in the making. That's a what?
No, you want to know why I look so tired? Is because I've been up since midnight, going to work so that I can make Bella's school play at school at 9 o'clock. That's another thing. Like, they have these plays at school that parents want to attend, but they have them
on a Tuesday
morning,
right before school.
Why wouldn't you have it like on a Friday afternoon or an evening, any day of the week? Like, why would you have it Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the morning? It just makes no sense. So the reason I look so tired is because I've been at work since midnight, and I am functioning on, I think I got 3.5 hours of sleep last night. So I tried to do everything, and it's finally catching up with me on top of all this other crap I'm doing today, all this other work.
You haven't told them that little tidbit of information.
This little tidbit of information I haven't told you yet. I'm going to eventually.
Yeah, it's been like 6 months,
I wanted to time it correctly. I think the only people that know, other than you, my mommy, is Tony and Lisa.
Oh, possibly, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, they know. Oh, thanks for the compliment, Jared. I appreciate it.
He is. I have to agree. He's pretty awesome.
I try my best.
I married him for a reason, I guess.
I like my previous idea of just calling out sick and going, but they were flexible with my schedule, so I said, what the heck?
What the heck?
I'll save the sick day for when I'm sick.
So we plan on going to sleep a little earlier tonight.
Probably not going to happen. It's 6:30. Still have to eat dinner. I still got all this other stuff to do. And
yes, we have very, very crazy days.
Which is also why we've been kind of slacking with the vlogs a little bit.
Yeah.
We most of the besides the weekend, most of the recordings really fall on Mary's shoulders, and Mary sometimes is a little scatterbrained and shot around in 700 different directions, and she tries. but it's not always the easiest for her. What? What?
My mama said I got nothing nice to say. I say nothing at all.
What? I didn't say anything mean. Great. I'm gonna get hit later. Send help.
No, it's a little crazy for me, only because like I get up in the morning with Matt at 3:30 in the morning. I get him ready for work. His lunch, his coffee, whatever. I do sometimes stay up, make sure Bella gets to school earlier, because now she's on this kick where she wants to have school breakfast. She likes it. She can sit with her friends in the morning. So I try to do that. Then I come home, and everybody seems to be off schedule with the laundry. So I'm always doing laundry. Like he has four shirts and 5 of these things. And like, I'm always doing laundry. I'm always trying to, clean the house, or at least, sit and spend a little, quality time with Lucky, watch a movie with him, or, whatever. But honestly, by the time I pick up Bella from school, after I pick up Bella from school, the day just is gone. And before I know it, it's 7 o'clock. It's time for bed. It's time for showers. It's time, with her homework and everything, because she's not doing super amazing, with her math and a couple of things, because I think she's kind of like being lazy, but that's another topic. So I feel like I have a lot in a day to try to do all at one time, and I kind of get a little off track. And I feel like vlogging in the house, the same little things that I do every single day, are going to eventually get boring, and no one's going to watch how many times I've washed Matt's white shirts.
That is probably the most interesting topic you could possibly vlog about. Who doesn't want to know how to clean white shirts?
I mean,
a little bleach, a little soap, a little love, boom, sparkling clean shirts.
Right. But after we start doing this whole baby thing, and we start having, I get pregnant, then Matt's going to have to just not say anything at all.
I get 8 weeks off from work if we have a baby.
All paid?
All paid, baby.
What?
All paid, baby.
All right. Can you guys give us about 30 seconds?
I need a little warm up, all right? 36 seconds. Thank you.
Oh, only 36? I was going with like 32 and a half.
No, 36, because I got to walk back that way.
So our days, and I know we always say this all the time, our days are crazy. And for me, I don't deal well with overloaded tasks. And I'll be honest, I don't deal well with having so many tasks to do. You can't go away. Lucky, you can't. Bella, go get me a jacket.
I agree.
Hurry
being
up. Hold on a minute. Take him away. Hurry up.
Being a homemaker, a housewife, a whatever you want to call it, stay-at-home mom, etc., etc.
Oh, thank you.
It's more difficult than people think. Especially like it's not.
Oh, hurry up! Get him out of here.
I can't even think.
Well, we're trying to hide the secret, but it's just out. Whatever. All right. Stop. It's out. It's fine. Forget it. Continue.
Here you go.
But yeah, it's a lot harder than people think, and like you have no time off. It's every day, all day. There's always something to do around the house. So yeah, I know I always make fun of Mary all the time, but she does do a great job, and I know it's a lot of work, even though sometimes I like to bust her balls about it. But I do know it's a lot of work, especially dealing with
that
all
day long,
and me. I can be a handful sometimes.
Can
And I honestly, like, I try to,
I don't ask for much. I just need food and clothes.
like, I don't know.
And a kiss every once in a while. Oh,
I don't know. I'm weird like this. I feel like I would it be right if I overcompensate my workload based on
yeah,
doing,
she does. Why do you think we're having trouble making a baby? It's kind of impossible.
Mary has balls.
Because I said I like to break your balls.
Oh yeah, he does. I tend to overcompensate my day. I always do, like, I always go a little over and above and beyond what I should do. Like, you know, instead of just making a regular lunch for Matt and Bella, I'll, you know, fancify it up and I'll get little containers and I'll do this and I'll do that, like something simple like that. Or, you know, if Matt's running low on a pair of clothes, you know, a set of clothes or whatever, I'll stop everything in the middle right before bed and say, well, I can't go to bed right now. I forgot to do your laundry. I'm going to, you know, I have to do it. Even though he tells me just forget it, it's fine.
I tell her all the time not to worry about it.
I always worry. I always have to make sure at the end of the day, everybody's happy, everybody's, you know, clean, and everybody has clean clothes. And, you know, so I overdo what. It's silly, and I know it sounds dumb, but
in the background there's like WWE SmackDown going on down there.
And there's other thing is that I really it's really it's a gift, I think, to try and continue this conversation with all of that going on and still having
any parent would know that you just learned to eventually block it out.
But I'm losing the remember those laugh containers or those scream containers in Monsters Inc. And when they scream and they cry and they get scared, the container fills up, right? And then some of them explode. Well, that's me, okay? Like, my frustration goes, and then eventually freaks out. Like right now.
Most people, though.
Hey, please? Hey, no, because I asked you to calm down like 5 minutes ago and you're acting like a fool. Hey, if you want to go do that in your room. In your room, goodbye. Yes, yours. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Before someone gets hurt.
We spent this weekend organizing the kids' rooms. We went to furniture, thing. It's coming out in a vlog at some point.
Oh, it's so cute.
And it worked really well. And we even got a thing for the door. And it's like zippity doo dah, zippity day. My oh my, what a fabulous day. But
it's been fun. We've had some crazy things going on. And see, that's another thing is that we have all these tasks that should be prioritized correctly, but we don't want to be adults sometimes and prioritize them the way we should.
I really just want to go to sleep.
We do fun things instead, like, oh, let's go to the, you know, furniture store and go, you know, rearrange the kids' bedrooms, or let's go to Disney Springs because I don't know, because we feel like it and we don't want to be home and we don't want to do adult things. So a lot of things get put off and we have sometimes no control because, you know, in our daily crazy life with work and school and all this other stuff, we want to have fun too. And we just can't seem to be able to get the two of them together.
Not enough hours in the day, honestly.
Yeah.
I spend most of my day sitting right here. Right here at this desk, looking right here at this computer, doing an enormous amounts of different tasks every day without falling asleep. I am amazed that it gets done.
Well, sometimes he does just stretch back in the chair and then I'll look over and he's sleeping. Like, hey, hon, hello. I'm just resting my eyes. Yeah, okay, sure you are. So that's really what's really been happening, and I'm hoping that me getting pregnant will happen soon. I know that's his time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I hope it calms everything down. But I was like, that's not. No, that's the complete opposite.
No, it could. It could.
No.
Yeah, it could.
At least it will for a couple months because you won't be able to leave the house. But after that, it's going to be full game again. You're going to, now, instead of taking 2 kids out of the house, you're going to be taking 3 kids. Bigger stroller.
Babies and infants are a lot easier to toke around.
True, but they're a lot needier.
I don't feel as though they are. I think that, like, even sometimes we'll say, oh my God, do you remember when Lucky and Bella they were little babies and you couldn't even hear them sleeping in the back of the seat? It was great. Now they're through the whole ride of everywhere we go.
Yeah, baby's sleeping right now. That's what's going on.
Well, we would have to, change things around,
And we would need a bigger house.
Nah, he always says that.
You need a bigger house.
Well,
we're going to need a bigger boat.
Again, we're not going to need a bigger house for at least 12 months if I were pregnant right now.
Yeah. Do you think a house is just going to materialize?
Yeah, if you think hard enough. Hi, Diana. How are you? I feel like it's been forever. It has been forever. How are you?
It's been a couple months at least.
Yeah, we did it. We had last live stream, I think, was after the wedding.
Before the wedding?
No, it was after the wedding.
Was it?
Yeah. Dab for me.
That was so unenthusiastic.
Oh, I don't really know. Or
no.
How do you do it? You do it.
You gotta. It's like this. Gotta dab.
We're old.
No, you're old. I'm still young and fresh.
Watch it, buddy.
I'm young and fresh. Oh.
So yeah, with the mix of that and a newborn baby and a dog and school and work and vlogs and YouTube and laundry, it's gonna be one awesome, incredible ride. It's definitely gonna be something different.
True Fire wants to know how the baby grind's going. Not great. We're sitting here. There's no baby grinding going on.
But then again, according to Matt, it only takes 32 seconds.
36. 36.
Only because he has to take the 6 seconds to get off the chair. And back there. Oh, I hope you feel better, and thank you.
You probably had the same thing I had.
We're all been sick and
the past 2 weeks, I've had like the most ridiculous headaches and chest cold and cough and congestion, and I'm still coughing. Yep. It's been getting a lot better, but it just like won't go away, and it's been the symptom.
Welcome to our world. Hi, this is the Bee Bunch.
The symptoms have been slowly subsiding throughout the days, but they're still there.
I still have a minor cough since December 29th when I originally got sick. I know it's on...
Who keeps track of that?
It's actually December 30th. Well, because of the Christmas party at your mom's house the day after I was sick. So remember, it was December 30th, and I still have a minor cough since then.
See, that's always my problem. The antibiotics probably would have helped a lot, but I don't go to the doctor.
Oh, God, to get him to go to the doctor? Never.
No. Unless I'm dying or feel like I'm dying, I'm not going to the doctor.
I do want another one. I do. Not going to lie. I do want another one. Because I genuinely...
I come from a big family.
And I don't.
I grew up in a house
really.
of 7 and then eventually 8. So
hey, settle down.
I have a huge extended family. I came from a very big family, so I like big families. And I know it's a big headache because I grew up with other children in the house with my parents. So I know the frustrations and the noise and the aggravation and the blah, 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 blah. But it's awesome. It's nice. I love it. Love it.
And I've never had... Hey, in the bedroom now. Now. In 3... 2, if I get up off this chair, sunshine. 3,
somebody's
2, 1. Okay.
Uh-oh. Beat down?
I didn't have siblings I grew up with. I was basically an only child. And I always wanted friends, you're not friends, but siblings to play with and watch TV and, be annoying to our parents and irritate our parents and do bad things together and draw on the walls. And so I didn't really have anybody to do that with. And I think it's important to, because when we're gone and say they don't have relationships or they do or whatever, they can always count on each other no matter what. And I hope that...
I'm going to outlive everybody.
And I hope that when they
120.
if you interrupt me one more time, if they get to that age and we are no longer here, based on the teaching that we do with them, and let them know that family is important, that they have to stick together, kind of like This Is Us. Have you ever seen that? Oh my goodness, good night.
I know somebody who had a similar doohickey in their brain, and the positive news you could take away from that is, yes, you do have a brain. That's always good.
Sneak attack.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you just spit on the carpet?
No.
Oh my God. The world is crumbling.